As you might guess, the Schwarzenegger household is something of a menagerie. An Austrian bodybuilder, a TV journalist, 4 children, a dog, a normal goldfish, a hamster, and so forth. And in recent years, we added a miniature pony and a pot-bellied pig. Now, it's not unusual for me to look up from working on a budget on something and to find the pig and the pony standing right there in front of me and staring at me. Now, the dog's food, which we keep in a canister with a screwed-on lid, sits on top of the dog's kennel. And the pony has now learned how to knock the canister off the top of the kennel, and then he and the pig wedges it into the corner. Now, there's this ridge on the lid of the canister, and the pig with his snout pushes this ridge around and around until it loosens up. And then they roll the canister around on the floor until the food all spills out. And then, of course, they go to town and they eat it. Now, I have no idea how they ever figured all this out, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's like humans figuring out how to create fire. But it is the greatest example of teamwork, and I love it. It's about teamwork. So one lesson to draw from the pig and the pony story is of what we can accomplish when we work together. And last year, we here in this room did some great work together. And we had a pig and a pony year. And I want to make sure now that before some reporters write that I compared the legislators with pigs and ponies, that is not the message. The message is about working together, teamwork. Together as a team, as fractious and tentative and uncertain as it might have been, together we got California through the front end of the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression. Although not without pain, we closed the budget gap of $60 billion plus. Now, these decisions were very hard for both sides of the aisle. On the Republican side, we had leaders who sacrificed their careers or put them at risk. On the Democratic side, we had legislators who were threatened by their own interest groups. To those on both sides of the aisle who took these risks for the good of the state, you have my deepest admiration. We did what we had to do. We made painful spending cuts. We passed temporary tax increases. We permanently eliminated COLAs for most state programs. And we made major reforms in welfare and parole.